when you start your process with your injector end angle, what you want to do is you want to have your intake valve on number 1 closed, or I choose to use number 1 cylinder. Now what I did was I backed the rocker off to close the intake valve. Now I found me a stick, which I've already, if you can see, I made my mark on it already. But this is the distance from the injector to the intake valve, because what we're trying to do is you want the injection, you want your fuel injector to inject fuel when the intake valve is open. So this whole process is to ensure that we are injecting fuel into the engine when the intake valve is open and we don't have any coating or anything like that on the valve. So measure, right, the distance from here, or you're using something. You find your stick. I had this rod, and the distance from, so number 1 intake backed off, right, to close the intake valve. And then I take my rod, I put it in that hole. It's on top of the intake valve. It's on top of the intake valve, and then I made my mark. Now I'm gonna measure that. I'll take that measurement, and then I'm gonna subtract a 1/4 of an inch from that measurement. I'll show you in the Holley where you're gonna put this value at, and all the calculations and everything that you need to input. You're gonna need your cam card, because Holley uses the information, your intake, your IVO, IVC, EVO, EVC. So your intake valve opening, intake valve close, exhaust valve opening and exhaust valve close values using this distance, and then it creates a table. I'm gonna show you to zero out your VE table. Now, if you want a real technical explanation on injector end angle tuning and injection timing and all that, I'm dropping some links in the description. These are the links that I read on the Holley forums to find more information. You also have different guys on YouTube who have information about this as well. There's more than one way to skin this cat, but this is the way that I choose to do it, and it worked previously on my old setup, so I'm doing it again because I swapped back to my old intake. So, okay, in your Holley EFI software, you want to go and open up your VE table, and what we're going to do is we're going to copy and we're going to paste these values into a spreadsheet. So if you do have a Google email, you can go into your Google Drive, and then I already have a spreadsheet open, and you're going to paste your VE table values into the spreadsheet. Then we're going to go back to our VE table, and what we're going to do is we're going to zero out this table. Okay, and this is a very, very important part of the process. And like I say, if you want detailed reason as to why you do this, check out the Holley forum on the injector end angle. It'll tell you why you're doing this. So now we're going to enable our injector end angle table, and then we're going to edit that table. Now this is where you're going to need your injector auto phasing or your intake valve events, which is going to be on your cam card. So this is the part where you're going to need your cam card. So my cam card, I'm going to input my values that are on my cam card from comp cams. So my intake valve opening is 9 degrees. My intake valve close is 57. My exhaust valve close is 66. And then, my exhaust valve open is 66 and exhaust valve close is 18. And as you can see, it automatically calculates your intake and exhaust duration when you input those numbers, and it should match what's on your cam card. Now remember earlier we measured the depth or the distance from our injector to the intake valve. So we have 6.5 inches. I'm going to hit recalculate. Right, you click yes, and then it calculates the table for you. Right, so this is your injector end angle table. Now the value in that first column, in your 500 RPM column, we're going to use that number to be our injector phase offset. We want the values in that first column to be 0. So to do that, we take that negative 70.3 and we put it in our injector phase offset, and then it makes that value 0. Again, you can check the thread to get more detailed explanation as to why we're doing this. So now we're gonna go back to our spreadsheet, and what you want to do is you want to copy these values, and then we're going to paste those values back into our VE table. So we copy, and then we're going to paste our VE table values back in. Okay, and once you do that, you want to go and you want to save again, and we can go back to our system ICF, check the table again, and you should be ready to start tuning. So I didn't get into a full detailed description on injector end angle tuning. That would have turned this into a 30-minute video. I wanted to do something short and quick to try to get you started with the process so you can start tuning it. But if you really do want a detailed explanation, I do have the link in the description to the Holley forum that I read. And it has links to 3 other different forums and videos where if you want to geek out on this and get into engine theory and everything else and EFI theory, they have all of that there for you. For me, I was trying to figure out how to get rid of the fumes that we were smelling in the garage when we would crank the car. And it was a very simple thing. When the fuel injector is injecting fuel on the closed intake valve, it puddles. That puddle causes gas fumes. I wanted to get rid of that, and it's very simple. With your injector end angle tuning, when you have it right and dialed in, the injector will inject fuel when the intake valve is open. And that, as far as your idle quality, making sure you are efficiently burning all your fuel, that's what this really is about. There isn't any data that says that this is going to make you make more power than anything else, but for those of you who do have cars that you drive on the street, you don't want to smell fumes in the engine compartment and all of that, and in your garage, injector end angle, that table, having it set the way that I did it, it got rid of it. We were able to sit in the garage and have a car cranking idle on C16 fuel, didn't burn your eyes out. So if you've done this before, definitely, give your ideas on things that you may have done different in this process for injector end angle. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, check out the merch store, the62king.shop. I got some cool stuff on there for guys that are in the cars. See you next video.